Hi, this is Nightingale Sunset. This is my response video to Angry Joe and his addressing YouTube comments on Angry Reviews video yesterday. First of all, I'd like to say I've been a subscriber for 5 or 6 years now, ever since about 2010. I didn't really get into it until about 2011 when you were doing your Assassin's Creed 3 and Skyrim videos and everything else. So I've kind of been there for a while. Maybe not as long as some of the people from like '08 and when you were starting up because of Madden and such. But I just wanted to say I've always been a big fan. I like your spin, a lot of gaming commentary, and I think you have a lot of nice one-liners and stuff that you get from just being a huge fan of everything. And let's get into the nitty-gritty here. But obviously, I haven't quite been as into some of your newer content, and I've been at least vocal about, some of what I feel like is a departure from what made you who you are. But I also understand that, yeah, the Let's Play content, some of the movie reviews, that stuff you like to do, it's easy to do, and I don't actually mind most of the time, but I think what I miss most about what I think what is missing from your content right now is the commentary about the gaming industry. I am not getting that. I don't feel like I really got that for a month now, even maybe over a year. And that's the part of the content that I was probably my favorite, and maybe not everybody else's, but I really loved when you went on your angry rants about Microsoft and their shady DRM policies in 2013. And I love that part about your you know top 10 videos of that particular year of 2015 or 2014 or whatever. And I think that's kind of been missing from some of your angry reviews and even your especially your rapid fire reviews, which are great. I understand that sometimes those have to be rapid fire reviews, but I just feel like I'm not really getting the commentary about the gaming industry, and I feel like you have a little bit more of an insider on that. Even though I'm attached to a lot of different gaming websites, I'm skimming the news almost daily. I I just feel like sometimes I don't get that stuff from you, and I always like to hear your spin. That's the stuff I really like to hear about. Okay, well, you've met this person in the gaming industry, or you've heard about them, or you know people who know that person, and what is your take on this? And I would love if that maybe even if you want to make that part of your schedule, and that's to be a daily thing where you sit down for 10 minutes and you talk about a major gaming development of that day, like Konami versus Kojima, or anything that kind of just tickles your angry bone. You know what I mean? Not that I didn't want to sound that sexual or anything, but uh, I really wish that the commentary was there, and I would hope that would be part of your plans going into 2017. Uh, I think your schedule is a good idea. Um, I'm not sure about 2 reviews a month. I mean, to me, you could do 1 review a month as long as it was done really well and you really took the time on it. Even if you just because I know there's going to be months where you can't do the two, and there's going to be months where you have hardly any content because that many games are coming out. I personally will go back and watch content from a month later. I don't care if you get a Skyrim video or a Ride to Hell review, anything you decide to do a month after it comes out, because I want your opinion on it. I want your opinion of what's developed since that launch. I want your opinion of if the launch went badly, or what we could do to fix it in the future, so we can let all these publishers know what we think, and what are some good ideas for going forward. So I wouldn't be too scared to, especially if it's going to be one of those big ones like a Destiny or a Halo or an Uncharted. Of course, it's probably going to need to be within a reasonable time frame. But if you want to go back and do like a Rambo review, stuff that people are not going to, they're still in people's minds, but maybe people don't need to have day one for a review, then go ahead. I don't mind watching it a month later because I'm gonna watch it. And I suppose that's up to you whether you think that's going to be the majority of your audience or not. Uh, I also think it's a delegation problem. I like the idea that you're bringing other Joe on. I think it was sorely needed even a couple of years ago. I think that the Angry Army, the channel itself is just getting bigger than you alone can shoulder. And I don't think it needs to be much more, but you need to delegate some of the content, I think. I think that obviously you're going to be part of movie reviews, you're going to be part of, the angry reviews, but I think editing, which you were talking about in your video, obviously can be delegated to other Joe more often. I think that maybe you give some of the rapid fire reviews exclusively to other Joe or maybe Delrith, if he's into that, and have their takes. I know Doug Walker and his channel, Awesome Guys, have been doing that for a while, where they have their own specific content and they have the content they do together, and I think that's going to be at least in my opinion, a good idea for your channel going forward. Um, and I don't want you to lose faith. I know you're getting a lot of pressure on you. I know you're having your problems with your health and other things like that. But and I know you want to keep the intimate atmosphere and the angry commentary. You don't want to become corporate commander, But I think that you need to trust your people around you, and I think you need to focus. The schedule's a good idea, but I think when you get into 2018 and what you're talking about, the Angry Joe 9.0, that you seriously consider having these specific points where you have a day off every week, where and maybe that day off you're just doing a let's play because that's what you want to do, because you have a game that maybe not everybody's into but you are, and you want to play that, or you want to go to Chick-fil-A or do whatever you want to do in your life. And I don't know if you do that already, but it just sounds like there's days or weeks where you're doing all this content all the time and you're not really taking time for yourself. And uh, uh, I just think that if, obviously schedule's great, but all you really do is need someone to chisel it out. You need someone to edit, the way you do content. And you need someone to say, okay, this isn't working, this is working. Okay, what can we do to fix certain things, or what do we need to drop? Uh, and I think that will make you happier. I think it'll make your fans happier. And I just wanted to say that. I mean, I don't. I was a small channel. I just throw some videos up occasionally for my gaming stuff when I have time, and I'm never gonna be a big YouTuber, but this is the first time I really felt like uh, this could make it or break it for you, and I really wanted to address this personally with my vocal feedback. I think it's a little bit more personal than just posting on a YouTube comment. I don't know if you'll listen to it, but I hope that some of it made sense, and that you have a channel for years to come that is successful. We're all rooting for you. Thank you. Thank you for all the angry stuff. Thank you for all the laughs over the years. And I hope 2017 really is the new golden age for Angry Joe. Thanks.